Hello, everybody. This is Milesluigi. Welcome you to another Let's Read What You Guys Have to Say. This one's admittedly overdue. My crew tonight includes...
Tora.
And Ex-Dee.
So we're going to basically blitz through a lot of videos, comments, skip some videos to get caught up, shall we? This first one was from Super Paper Mario, Part 45, Nintendo Spits on Your Classical Controller, where the Great Emerald One brings up a really good point just in his first sentence. Alternate episode title, E3 2012 Overview. This was the video where we were complaining about Nintendo, Ex-Dee.
Oh, yes.
By the way, you seem to be completely killing all the drama in this game. Well, which I don't know whether I like or not. I think the game has too much drama to begin with, but then evil Pop-Tart doesn't get to see it, which results in the game seeming more boring than it would be if you followed the storyline attentively. That's a fair point. We do talk over cutscenes. Most of them, anyway. Sometimes we're just like, okay, let's pay attention to the cutscene.
Yeah.
So
I know you guys are like that.
I don't know. I guess just because of evil Pop-Tart's negative attitude, sometimes it was hard to take the story seriously at points. So we kind of just joked around it. I don't
know. Maybe next time I'll make videos where I have a commentary over cutscenes and no commentary over cutscenes, where our commentary just cuts whenever there's a cutscene, but we'll see about that.
No, you just need somebody that says, hey, pay attention.
You do a good job at that, Tora. Now let's move on. This next one, Luigi gives up Part 15, Lightheadedness. The Spinya says something really interesting is intriguing.
Okay. This game needs an island of power.
I agree.
People loved the Island of Power, Ex-Dee. So much that it belongs in other games. It belongs in every game. There should be an island of power in Fire Emblem Awakening.
Every game needs an island of power. That's funny.
Okay. Our next one. This Milesluigi solves House of Madness competition over.
Oh yes.
Mario Zelda. Why don't you go ahead and do this one, Ex-Dee?
Sure. Magikoopa, not Lakitu, Magikoopa, Magikoopa. Okay, now that that's out of my system, this level is pure evil! Even though I caught the fake walls right off the bat, I had no idea how to get through this house until you finally did it. So, basically, Ex-Dee, screw you! No, no, I'm just joking. I don't interpret it like that. But, yeah.
Yeah, there are two accords there. First is that your level was pretty evil, Ex-Dee. I did say at the end after I played that level, that was kind of enjoyable, but evil. And second off, I apparently don't know the difference between a Magikoopa and a Lakitu. They're both really annoying, though.
Yeah, I guess that's where you make the similarity.
Okay. The next one, Milesluigi competition, winners and director's commentary. Yoshi, first comments, evil Pop-Tart did not finish. And you said you were taking this seriously, LOLOL. It doesn't look like anyone even attempted to cheat, honestly. You know, I love my auxiliary award so much I didn't mind passing off LP choosing duties to Jay Daster. This is where I wanted to poke fun at evil Pop-Tart, but he had to run right after we finished recording Yoshi's Island. But I wanted to bring this comment up because the auxiliary award actually finished it, so I'm now able to say what that auxiliary award was. People had the choice between either getting a shout-out or getting the remainder of all the Luigi Gives Up videos early.
Mm-hmm.
So to everyone who participated in the competition, they actually got Luigi Gives Up videos early or a shout-out.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Maybe there'll be an incentive for the next competition. I might do something similar. Okay, here's a funny one. Super Paper Mario, Part 47, The Castle of the Void. I'm part of it, so someone has to take demurdy include. Is that Spanish?
No.
I don't know.
I beat the last level of World S of Super Mario Galaxy 2 with 1 HP! Yeah, it was really, really hard.
Funny. Okay. For those of you who don't get the joke, the last level of Super Mario Galaxy 2 is the Grandmaster Galaxy's Comet Star, where you only have 1 HP. So you have to beat the level with 1 HP. Do either of you know the Grandmaster Galaxy? Have you played the Super Mario Galaxy 2 all the way?
I haven't played the first one.
I beat the first one, and then I got Galaxy 2, and I think there was another game I was playing at the same time, and it just kind of took priority over Galaxy 2, and I never actually did end up beating it 100%.
Okay, so I guess I'm the only one who got this joke. Oh well. Alright, our next one, Luigi gives up part 16, carbon and a word I can't pronounce, but I'm going to try. Trinitotolary. Why do I even try? It's TNT, dynamite. There is Cherry Chan 209 and the Spinya. I'll do Cherry Chan 209. Heard her, LOL. That Koopa has an IQ of negative 23.
More like an IQ of minus 789.
LOL. Oh, the funny thing here is that intelligence is a normally distributed function, and negative IQs, last I checked, unless there's actually something in the definition of IQ, they would technically be valid.
Would be like a black hole. And your ears would suck things in because there's nothing there.
I have to double check the formal complete definition of intelligence quotient, but last I checked it's just the difference between actual age and mental age.
Doesn't matter.
Compared to the average.
Minus 789 would equal black hole.
You're so dumb, the world's going to collapse on you.
Yes.
Okay. Our next one, Luigi gives up part 17, toaster in the bathtub. Wow, Yoshi says, 16 minutes, 10 seconds. Punishment for being too funny, P. 16 minutes, 25 seconds. Wrong! The vector was changing direction by 180 degrees every turn. This time, fog was actually an evil component of the level, not just an aesthetic addition. Ending. Make gravity infinite, angry Luigi, and then you can't escape. This is basically a plethora of physics jokes. I'm wondering if I should even bother trying to explain them or just leave everyone in the mystery because they're not going to understand any of them. Which should I go with?
There should be a separate video devoted entirely to explaining this. Excuse me, devoted entirely to explaining this comment.
I probably could go on an entire video trying to explain this comment. Let's just say, once you get to the part of math where you talk about vectors, and then you get to the part of physics where you talk about pendulums, that's the relevant subject matter, and we're going to leave it at that, okay? So, let's read what you have to say. Part 9, Pokey's case.
Oh my
Remember
gosh,
that was the court
so
case one?
Fun.
Someone take Sapphire Crook. It's Sapphire Crook.
Yes, it is. I was ready to correct you now. Wow, Milesluigi, you really spruced up that comment threat into something greater. I want to continue the thing, but I wanted to continue the thing, but I completely forgot about it. I could have provided a closing statement if you reminded me. Bracket, I did know after the other let's read what you have to say. I figured it was too late anyway, bracket. Still, great ending. A lovely video to demonstrate the cesspool of YouTube comments can contain useful political babble of fictional countries. P.S. Ex-Dee is best for nothing, for noting the Milesluigi slip. I'm good for nothing. I'm gone. Goodbye.
And you, it was great editing.
That was an interesting video.
A slip, okay.
Slip of the slip. I originally wanted to actually use one of the Phoenix Wright case makers to do it, but I ran into trouble basically trying to figure it out, and then all of a sudden Higsby messaged me, why don't you use this thing? And it was like this website where you type in text and it says, objection! I'm like, oh, I could use this for my video.
I love that site.
You type in text, objection! So whenever someone is wrong on the internet, you just link them to that, and then your web browser goes, objection!
It's really cool because you can modify the URL because, pretty much at the end of the URL, there's a number, and that number is just, whatever number your objection is. So you can change that to other numbers and see what other people have entered. So sometimes it's kind of funny to just go through what other people have done. You usually get a lot of swearing and things that aren't appropriate. But it's kind of funny.
Will you be able to find that, let's read what you guys have to say, part 9 Pokey's cases in the objection maker? That is your task for today. Anyway, Super Paper Mario Part 51. No heroes, too many items. Final destination. Ryan makes some clever comments.
He did that based on what I said. Up the butt, Charizard. I'm really fucking annoying, Charizard. Don't you think so, Captain Falcon? Yes. Sorry, that was part of the original. I like milk chocolate and sometimes white chocolate. I don't really like dark chocolate all that much. Oh, wait, I forgot to say I wanted chocolate.
So when you just randomly said, up the butt, Charizard, that was a reference to something and it completely flew past my mind what that was a reference to?
Yes.
It's a reference to Brawl Taunts.
Yes.
You managed to stop everyone from talking for everyone to just go, oh. So
everybody was just like, what? She's just crazy.
Alright, our next one. Luigi gives up part 20. Being bit by lava dolphins, where 1337 Mr. Hot Dog has a poem for us all, and I will read it. Dolphins are blue, dolphins are red. Yes, Milesluigi, they want you dead.
You're right.
It's so beautiful.
That is very, very beautiful. That deserves the 9 thumbs up. But let's go ahead and go to Luigi gives up part 20, being bit lava dolphins yet again. For some reason, I guess people really don't like Wayoshi in this comment because the comment got too many negative quotes. Who does that? He makes good comments, everyone.
Yeah.
Someone oh, you first.
Yeah, I know. No, this is... I like this comment thread. I have nothing against Wayoshi. You know, he proves a lot of excellent points.
Mm-hmm.
He does. Do you want to read his comment?
No, I want to read the Guardian 3847.
Soar? Text guy, you're supposed to be kind of perfect. In the same vein, solstice? I think he meant Solus. 7 minutes 35 seconds, 8 minutes 42 seconds. Mega swear combo gets. You know, jumping at the highest point I think just isn't right. Somewhere around the middle is better, given you can manipulate the timing some, or somewhere in between, like on your winning rung. Will this be the part that makes Milesluigi stop the trend of oh on a tough death? Somehow I bet not.
You leave the longest comments ever.
And there looks like there was actually a comment hidden in between there? Or no, sorry, that was that comment.
No, that's my YouTube hidden. Comment snob.
Because so many people voted him down for some reason.
I've said this before, an add-on for YouTube Comment Snob, and it hides comments automatically that, like this one, no capital letters.
Yeah, but it says this comment has received too many negative votes. So...
That one is just part of YouTube. That's not my comment snob. That's people being mean to Wayoshi.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Okay. Alright. Now that we got that cleared up, Luigi gives up part 21, crushed by Bowser's balls. There's 3 people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go ahead and start off with Demento's big fan. Hey, Miles! Dolphins!
Wow!
Bowser has trademarked his balls.
Oh, just that level. The joke was there. It had to be made, right? Of course, people wanted to thumbs up the person trying to remind me of lava dolphins. Curse you! I'm trying to expunge them from my mind!
Must never think of dolphins again. Darn it!
Don't think of a pink elephant. Don't think of a pink elephant. Don't think of a pink elephant. Guess what you're thinking about? A pink elephant. So, and then the next one, Luigi gives up part 22, watched falling. The Jord Yoshi goes, am I first?
I'm not certain whether the assertion that you have presented is, as a whole, correct. The notion of being first is a highly subjective matter. It is a definite certainty that you are not the first person to open the homepage of YouTube this day. However, it is also a near certainty that you are the first person to read this comment at the given seconds that this comment was read. Furthermore, the vast majority of users on this particular website do not enjoy reading comments of such kind.
Indeed. I still don't know why people post first. They think it's funny, and it's not, and then they learn it's not funny, and then they quit doing it, but then 3 other people think it's funny, and then go, yeah.
See, I think
it's like a popularity thing. They're like, oh, I'm first, I'm so popular.
I find that if you don't acknowledge when people do it, they'll just kind of be like, oh, no one cares, and they'll stop. But it's when someone does something that people don't like, and then they get a million responses to it, that they'll be more tempted to do it again. So I find when you see something like that, just kind of pretend they don't exist.
Of course.
Maybe thumbs it down a million times, but I don't know.
So it's a form of reinforcement. We need to remove the stimulus that is YouTube comments, so that the commenter isn't reinforced on their first comment.
Spoiler
so
penis.
That they stop the behavior.
Spoiler penis.
I do like Great Emerald 1's post though. It's a good comment.
Yes.
Spoiler
Yes, it was.
penis. I'm enabling the spinia. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay. Next one, Luigi gives up part 26. What is a man if he gives up? Where Cherry-chan209 has the answer.
Hey, a man who gave up, of course.
I think we have a winner.
Ding, 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 ding.
So the title is supposed to be a reference to Symphony of the Night. What is a man? A miserable pile of secrets. What is a man if he gives up? Well, Cherry-chan209 has the answer for everyone. Great insight from Cherry-chan209, a man who gave up, of course. So, next one, Yoshi's Island, Super Mario Advance 3 Part 1, Nursing New Eggs, where Missing No the Great goes, here's how Yoshi transforms! Magic!
My Play-Doh Yoshi transformations are magic?
There's your answer, Evil Pop-Tart. I'm gonna make sure you watch this video. It's magic. And to our next one, Yoshi's Island, Super Mario Advance 3, Nursing New Eggs, where Yoshi M starts off by saying, 8 minutes 55 seconds. Curitora, I think it is possible that ricocheted eggs get stopped but are not discarded when bouncing off of a tulip without going in. Already planning to star plus 10/20 on necessary levels, Miles? Always the cheap way with you. Ellipses, P. Leet, or 1337. That's a different way to get those. My level comments for today, not much to say as it's the start of the game. I always found one too interesting for the sudden difficulty with the chain chomps. Then it introduced morphing. Transform! Yeah, at the Leet timestamp, instead of getting the items with the helicopter, I jumped for them and then threw an egg. There's more than one solution to the problem. Otherwise, great comment, Yoshi. Our next one comes from the Mario Gives Up review for Triple L Productions 2006. I'll let you jump on this one, Kiritora.
Okay. I think that bearing the few graphical glitches and such stunts, the vine, etc., all this hack lacked in actuality was self-consistency. It seems that it doesn't really settle into plain vanilla or a full-out new gameplay and has a bunch of one-time reskins and ASM gimmicks with variable levels of polish. While that's not entirely bad, the Death Forest level and Chain Chomp Forest were pretty interesting in their own right in particular. A bit more focus could have made this far better.
That's something I never explicitly said in the review and is so right. I wish I could go and edit the review to add that.
I'd say it's definitely because, as Cypher himself said, it originally started out as a joke hack. So, I mean, I'm sure, a lot of the ideas that were, don't really fit in were just, supposed to be thrown around because it's a joke hack, who cares? Although I definitely do notice that Gives Up 2 is a lot more consistent in places, but, so I guess that's probably what happened with Mario Gives Up 1. They said here, it's not bad, but it definitely is a bit strange at times, the way it jumps from place to place, and there's things that happen, but then, you never see the gimmicks again, so, yeah.
Mm-hmm. We're going to move on to Mario Gives Up 2, Part 1, Putting the Pipe Wrenches Aside, where... Oh, darn it, I'm part of this.
I got it.
Ex-Dee.
Mm-hmm. Silly Milesluigi. Pennington isn't the bumpty that writes those novels in Shiver City. Herringway is... I'm not going to pretend I have any idea what's going on here.
Error acknowledged and video description updated. Thank you for pointing that out. So yeah, I mixed up my bumpties. The Pennington's the detective, and Herringway is the author.
Okay.
Yep. Thank you. Our next one, Mario gives up 2, failing the ruin tests.
In this episode, Milesluigi failed to name the Dr. Mario theme, possibly a remix, torments some retired folks, watches some rail cow, and jumps into some holes.
Don't forget, I put my head in a bunch of sparkly dust expecting to get dizzy, and nothing happened.
You know, Mr. Rao Cow? Oh, this just ruined my life. Goodbye.
I suppose you don't know Ralco, do you, Kiritora?
No.
A prominent Mario ROM hack player, probably one of the biggest one that still does it consistently. Has a lot of non sequitur commentary.
He was also the very first person to ever Let's Play Omega. Fun fact.
Oh, yes. So, yeah, lost link to here. You did a great job summing up that entire video. Okay, to the next one, the Milesluigi announcement from March 17th, 2013. Wayoshi says, "My burnt outness spread to Miles. Oops. I wouldn't object to a sped up video of it anymore, but I don't know if it should be as short as 10 minutes. There's plenty of content for 30 to 40 minutes in these two. Anyone getting Luigi's Mansion 2 next Sunday?" So, first question, does anyone have a Luigi's Mansion 2? I don't.
No.
I did not rush out to the store to get it. Although I do definitely plan to pick it up, and everywhere is sold out at the moment. I could do the download thing, but I'd much rather have the physical copy. So I will get it.
I'm the same way, but instead of getting that, I'm sorry, I got Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, guys.
Mm-hmm. And as for the Flopside Pit of 100 Trials, we basically need an hour and a half to 2 hours to do it, and well, given the length of today's Yoshi's Island complete video, we probably would have had time tonight to do it if we wanted to do it, but I guess I just don't really feel like playing Super Paper Mario anymore. I will make something for Flopside Pit of 100 Trials, even in the worst case scenario, so don't worry, something will be made. Okay?
Eventually, sometime, maybe.
Mm-hmm. So, next one is from Yoshi's Island, Super Mario Advance 3, Part 3, Hop Hop, Dig Like Mad. Missing You in the Great goes, "That evil tart just popped right in!"
Ha 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 ha!
We need to choreograph this. Mandark's the best.
Yep, Mandark's the best.
Yep. Let's just move on to the next one. Yoshi's Island, Super Mario Advance 3, Part 3, Try the Saliva, Stay for the Fuzzy, where Greater More 1 corrects me.
Salvo the slime? Salvo? As in how synchronous barrage of shots is called?
Salvo. Boom. Salvo. Boom. I don't quite follow your example. But I did pick up that I added an I to a word that shouldn't have had one. Shouldn't have had one.
Shouldn't. Are you getting a Boston accent?
Step 1. Look at the title of 1-8. Step 2. Google. Define salvo. Step 3. Step 4. Profit!
We can all become millionaires! No, I didn't actually know what salvo means. It means a barrage.
Okay. I did
Literally.
not know that.
And I wanted to correct myself. I called him a saliva, and it's actually a salvo. I mean, he looks like a giant pile of saliva.
Well, that's what we were joking about.
Yeah.
So, anyway, let's go ahead and move on to Yoshi's Island, Super Mario Advance 3, Try the Saliva, Stay for the Fuzzy, Super Mario RPG Fan. I'll let you take this one, Kiritora.
No, you always make me do the really long ones. I've not seen the Yoshi High on Fuzzy sprite for a while. I didn't laugh when I hit a fuzzy when I was younger, as I was focused on finishing the level, but my older sister was laughing at the animation. Here's a fun fact. The GBA version is missing something from that animation. The SNES version had the background, the trees, get all distorted as well. I have to disagree with Yoshi M on 1-8 having the worst castle. I find 2-8 and 4-4 more tedious.
Whoa. The SNES Touch Fuzzy Get Dizzy is quite a bit more trippy with the background moving as well. Thank you for pointing it out.
Yeah, I'd forgotten all about that.
Yep. The SNES version's more trippy, dude. Whoa.
The background is crazy.
Mm-hmm. Here's a constructive criticism one. Mr. Shotgun. Oh, wow. People didn't like Mr. Shotgun 43, but he makes a good point, everyone.
Wait. Okay. Miles, please do your subscribers a favor and don't record at 3 a.m. in the morning anymore. No offense, but I don't find spazzy, extremely loud Miles to be all that entertaining.
Alright. I can't completely promise that I won't. I can promise that I only do 3 a.m. recordings spontaneously, and as of late, most recordings aren't at 3 a.m.
When?
I've got some.
Oh,
you
sorry.
first.
Okay.
I've got something special lined up for next week.
Okay, so when do you record at 3 in the morning?
Sometimes I just stay up working on something, and then it's 3 in the morning, and then I feel kind of buzzed, and I'm like, I should record Mario ROM while I'm like this, because I'm usually entertaining. That's honestly the story. Otherwise, I'm usually, honest to God, I usually just record in the middle of the day, like 2 in the afternoon, 3 in the afternoon.
Why would you record 3 in the morning? That's just... Why?
I don't know.
We've all done it one time or another.
Well, I've played video games at like 3 in the morning.
Here.
But I didn't talk to myself all crazy doing it.
I don't know exactly what's psychologically going on in my brain other than it feels short-wired when I'm recording at 3 in the morning. So, I definitely did listen to this constructive criticism.
You're gonna have to tell me where this video is. Oh. I've probably seen a short-wired Milesluigi before, but...
Mario Gives Up 2, Part 3, Bloody Bridges. Did I say that's where this comment came from?
I have no idea more.
Yeah, the something special lined up for next week was me getting Cypher in for Parts 5 and 6. Mm-hmm. So that's what that was for. Anyway, our last one for this Let's Read What You Guys Have to Say comes from Mario Goes Up 2. I think that's actually Part 4, Forgot the Flashlight. I have it wrong in the file name. Where we have Cypher Mir 90 and Great Emerald 1 comments.
Actually, that slope staircase jump is different. You tried everything except the intended method. You're just supposed to slide down and jump.
Yeah, that was the first thing I thought of as well. Although it's counterintuitive to slide on staircases.
That's true. The staircases in Mario World act exactly as flat slopes. Which makes no sense.
Yeah, I guess they do. I never made that connection before. Wow. But the point is, I managed to solve a problem by getting a cape, so we're still cool. If this was actually a point where I would have gotten stuck again and had to go watch some more Raocow, it would have been different. So, that has been another Let's Read What You Guys Have to Say. I'm going to try not to get this far behind on them again. And we'll see what happens on the next barrage of YouTube slime. We'll be able to separate all the cream and the crap, and there's a lot of crap.
But
your videos don't get...
That's awesome comments, though. I'm sorry. I shouldn't pick up all the crappy ones. I should know better.
No, I find the comments on your videos are really good. I mean, it's not like there's very much garbage to go through.
That's very true. Really, I'd like to actually thank everyone who posts good comments for that. This is A+ to all of my YouTube commenters. Keep it that way. Although that's kind of a lofty goal. It's hard to enforce unless I actually delete comments, and I hate doing that. So
you guys are usually pretty good at that. Even though we do get some really immature comments sometimes, and it does amuse me. Still, I like your maturity, everyone. Otherwise.
So I cut this down to 24 comments so we wouldn't have a half-hour-long video, and now we have a half-hour-long video. Oh, well. Maybe next time I should cut it down to just 2 comments and watch we still have a half-hour-long video.
Well, you chose some really long ones.
And some good ones, yeah.
So that's kind of like, yeah.
Alright. Anyway, I bid everyone farewell, and...
have a nice night.
See ya.